Hello, this is John Cavalli, and you guessed it, this is your July 2015 financial planning tip and capital market review. Woo, the summer's going by fast. I'm actually out of the office currently, so you won't see my mug. It's a little bit hard to get good lighting, and that may even make this a little bit shorter for our mid-summer video. This month's financial planning tip of the month is our revocable trust. A revocable trust is one of the most common trusts. Years ago, we weren't super warm to these. These trusts have become more mainstream now, and I mentioned that here in this portion of the text. And the smaller the world gets, very frankly, the more complicated our lives get. It's true, if you just live in Texas and you have all of your assets in Texas, then maybe there's not a huge need for a trust. But I can still make the case that you do, or you could use a trust. The cool thing about a revocable trust is it's very simple. It provides privacy, it avoids probate, and it gets us into corporate law versus probate law. So you're dealing more with contract type of law. Another neat thing is it can be changed very easily. And it actually can help dramatically lower probate costs in certain states. California and Florida come to mind, California especially, and recently I've discovered Florida is also a high probate cost state. What I like about the revocable trust is you can put almost any type of asset in there, in this trust, and you can change it with the swipe of a pen. I mean, literally, you just have to have the trust adjusted, and it can change what you want to do. As always, if you have any questions on it, please give us a call. Now, on to the market comments portion. Woo, commodities, commodities, commodities. Commodities, this index is one of our favorite indexes, and it's about 30% energy. So we've seen a pretty big move down in oil prices here. And it also has some gold and has some other hard commodity, other hard things. Think beef, pork, those type of things. But that's a smaller position in it. What's interesting is many may argue that the commodity cycle is over. A lot of this, as of late, has been this last drop here has been exacerbated by a fear that China is slowing down, which could be the case. We would argue that they're still going to need some commodities. There will still need there's going to be a need for commodities. And currently, crude is about in the mid-40s. I find it very hard to logically think that the value of a commodity is going to stay way below its cost for an extended period of time. Could it last? Could it go down here? I talk about this. Could it go down more? Sure, we could go down more. And could it stay down there? Could it stay down here for a longer period of time? Sure. But what's interesting is this commodity index, again, one of our favorites, took out its low from 08 and 9. Think all the way back to 08 and 9 when the world was coming to an end here. And late last week, it dropped to the lowest ever, and never been seen before low. Now, I'm not going to say just because it's at its all-time low that it's a great buy. But what I do say in the verbiage here a little bit is we know a lot of other things are frothy, and it's hard. It would be hard to believe that this at an all-time low might not be some sort of value. Never go all in, of course, but this certainly may not be a frothy endeavor. That's it. That's all for your July 2015 financial planning and economic review. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope your summer's going well. We'll talk to you in August. Thank you very much.